Aries, what's up? Welcome back. It feels like you are accepting your gifts, maybe gifts that you've been having for a while, but maybe have not been able to truly recognize or use with others in the world. Shedding out here as your first card for your money, career, fortune reading. And I love this card. It says, you are starting to outgrow your work situation. You need to set higher goals and standards. You work well in healing and medicine. Some of you have supernatural gifting. Now, this can be wherever you are, Aries, wherever you are, whatever service you are rendering to people and using your mind, your heart, your hands. That is a gift. That's a blessing. We're grateful to be blessed by you. But this feels like some different, deeper type of gift that you have within you that is unique to you, that maybe you had to suppress it, because that happens to many of us in life. We have to suppress the dimensions of our gifts because we don't know exactly where in the world they fit. We don't see models of that growing up, so we just kind of suppress it and then get in line and get into a lane, right? But this feels like something is happening with you where it's almost like it's undeniable. You cannot deny this gift or what's trying to come out of you to be used in the world. It kind of feels like purpose happening for you right now. Power position is another card that popped out here for you, Aries. It says, you are being promoted or called to lead. Time to step into your sovereignty and guide others with compassion. So there's a theme here. Whatever this is that is being pulled from within you and out into the world, it definitely has something to do with working with other people, helping other people, guiding other people. Now, for some of you, it literally could be you being promoted, and congratulations to you if you're experiencing that. And then some of you, this is just a matter of you taking steps in the direction that feels right to your heart and your soul. That is a leadership thing to do, and it's scary to do that. And so it's almost like for some of you, it's you just allowing yourself to trust your intuition to lead you in the direction that you want to go in your life. Beneath the deck, gifts out here. And it says you are uncovering new talents that will land you new work and a better position. You could get more money with the deal as well. So this is a beautiful time. A beautiful time. I love to see cards like this in a money, career, fortune reading because it can feel refreshing to almost feel like we're getting a green light from spirit, from our ancestors, from God, the great supreme, to say, yes, what you're feeling is true. It's real. You have been blessed with something to give out and beyond you. And so, hey, let's give it a try. Let's see what this is all about. I'm going to get some tarot out here to refine this message for you. I want to do some housekeeping with you though, Aries, okay? If there's anyone out there DMing you, messaging you, trying to get a personal reading with you, it is not me. I will never reach out to you to try to get a personal reading with you, okay? So just report them, block them, move on. I want you to be protected. All right, so let's refine this message for you, my dear Aries, to see what's going on. What is Aries' essence right now? Now, their energy, who are they at this time and in this moment? Let's see what's coming up for you. This is beautiful. All right, one more. Okay. All right. This kind of popped out at an angle like this. So this is that Three of Swords, disappointing news, disappointing words, disappointing situations related to something that you've been building, some type of investment of time, investment of money. Some of you have invested in property, or you had high hopes for some type of investment to have some type of gain or return at this point. And maybe you got some information or some news that has you wondering if this is actually going to come about, if you're actually going to be successful in what you have been investing your money and time into. There's a level of dedication here as well. Now, for some of you, this isn't a love reading. That's coming soon. But for some of you, what's happening in your life related to your money, fortune, career, it has to do with love. Probably someone trying to get you back in love because the relationship has been an investment here. And here someone is, after some separation, some breakup, trying to get back into your good graces. Or Aries, you could be trying to work to get someone back here. This is an energy here. This is a determined energy after separation, after heartbreak. Now, for some of you, and I think for most of you, because this is about money, career, and fortune, there has been some disappointing news or some letdown related to your money, your career, and your fortune, related to some type of investment. So something that you've invested your time or your money into, or both. And, maybe it's not, you didn't get the kind of information that you were hoping to get. Words about this coming through kind of painful, kind of sharp, and again having you question what you've been building. But I like this though here. This is the Knight of Swords. This is determined. I'm going to leave my emotions at home, and no matter what, I'm going after this because I believe. So I love this. This is the sword of dedication, the sword of truth. This is a really powerful energy to have after something like this. Because with the Three of Swords, that usually tends to put us in the Five of Cups. We kind of get a little bit depressed. We might hermit. We might go into the Hangman. It stops us in our tracks. But it kind of feels like whatever has been happening, this disappointment, this hurt, this pain right here, it's actually pushing you along, Aries, and giving you this sense of determination to be successful in whatever it is you've been working on. This also lets me know that you deeply believe that what it is that you have in terms of a skill, whatever thing you are hoping to get, that new home, that new car, that new job, to see a certain percentage of return on some investment, whatever this is, you do deeply believe that it's going to work out. Maybe people around you telling you you should go left or right because they think they know, but something about what this is, you're determined, and that's a beautiful energy to be in. Sometimes it's just literally our confidence, our belief in the unknown or in the unseen is usually what creates that success and that prosperity and that abundance. And it seems like you're in that right now. But for those of you where you're really feeling a lot of that heartache, heartbreak, maybe other people don't know that because you're going to work, doing things as usual, showing up beautiful and strong. I want to tell you that my heart goes out to you because the Three of Swords is not an easy energy to go through and then still get up every day with all of your energy and all of your might, still fighting for what it is that you believe for. So that's really powerful, Aries, but it is characteristic of you. That is kind of who you are, Aries. You're bold and audacious in that way. You tend to show us all how to do that and how to be that way. I want to get some advice now, Aries, to see what else is going on to help you along the way in this energy, because you are shedding, you're changing, things are shifting in your life, and it's going to be really important for you to feel your confidence in this time, in this moment. God, angel, spirit guides, for my lovely Aries, what advice do you have for their continued growth, for their elevation, for their healed heart? What can they do? What do they need to know for Aries, please? Thank you, God, angel, spirit guides. Let's see what's going on here. Advice for you. Let's see. Okay. All right, this popped out. This is trusting, being the grower of things, staying in your creativity. Let's get one more out here. Okay. All right. This is kind of being careful, watching out for trickery, people being sneaky. This is the Seven of Swords energy. This is an Aquarius energy. But what this feels like in this reading, because you had those swords in the heart, the Three of Swords, is there may be someone kind of trying to get back into your life or get back in the way. This is what this feels like, to kind of sum this up before we close. Aries, you went through something and probably was a little bit distracted in the past. There was some pain there, but you're almost transmuting that energy to keep going up. You're trying to level up. You're getting a new job. You're going to school. Whatever it is, you're like, I'm out of here. I'm going after my dreams, my goal. I'm going to level up. And so, you're doing your thing. Now, what happens, Aries, in life, love, and business. When you're glowing up, looking good, here comes the people who doubted you in the past showing back up. The people who had their foot on your neck. The people who didn't believe in you. Here they are showing back up again. It kind of feels like that could be happening right now. It could be that someone from your past, while you're kind of doing your thing, raising your beautiful babies, maybe, healing different things within yourself to grow, someone trying to come back and be in the way of you going on to the next phase of whatever it is that you're trying to do. Now, another thing is too, I'm getting the vibe that with whatever plans you have, whatever thing that you are investing in with that Seven of Pentacles, this might be a time to keep some of that to yourself. Now, be free, like do your thing and trust your journey and trust your heart, have that. This is a beautiful thing to have, But it kind of feels like just be cautious and be careful about people who could be around you having some other agenda or having some other intention, maybe not truly being as happy for you. Another vibe that's coming up is that some of you, this is related to maybe a parent-in-law, a mother-in-law, or your mother, or a mother wound, because we do have the beautiful Empress here. And so it could be a little bit of conflict here in terms of getting words crossed, maybe a little bit of distrust, maybe conversation is not serving to really clear out and get the clear intention from this mother-in-law. So it just kind of feels like if you're having some trouble with some type of matriarch energy or maternal energy in your life, really clear conversation is going to be really important here, to rule out suspicion and things like that. Now, the final message that's coming up, Aries, and this is very specific, I'm talking to someone who is with child, or I'm talking to someone who is really focused on their parenting right now. That is kind of what they're birthing, is making sure that their family is good, or they are about to have a child. This kind of feels like stay in the place of protecting yourself. Stay in the place of trusting your process, your journey, and be careful about the people who are around you in terms of their advice, their insight. This is a time, because you are leveling up, because you are shedding, because you are changing. This is a time to really lean more into spirit. Whatever it is, your spirit team that you trust, that's always been good to you, you want to lean more into that as you're going into this new position, into this new journey. And then another thing that just came through is, for those of you who are taking that promotion or that opportunity is coming in fast, do not feel for a moment that you're not deserving of this. You are capable. You have the talent, you have the skill, you've worked hard for this. Allow yourself to give it a try. It might be a little bit scary at first, but do not feel like you're not deserving of this upgrade that's happening in your life. That's what I have for you, my lovely Aries. I hope you're well in the world. Protect yourself out there, and I hope I get to see you next week. Take care. Bye.